The English have been building and racing fine machinery for a long time now, and we feel that with the Jaguar XKE, they reached a peak. It's a fine touring car with a true racing personality. When you climb in, you suddenly feel as though you're surrounded by a Swiss watch. With Jaguar precision and perfection, well, it's the name of the game. It's an under-promoted car by American standards, and we were more than eager to unleash it on the track. This is the slinky, silken cat known as the XKE, a 4.2-liter coupe with a wallop of a Missouri mule, and snob appeal that far exceeds its price tag. And if performance sold for $10 a pound, this car would cost a fortune. The Jaguar Manufacturing Company has been building good cars for many years. With this one, they've reached a pinnacle. No, we didn't run into a bulldozer. That's just the way you get to the goodie department. And this is the mill that makes things happen. A twin overhead cam, 6-cylinder, inline engine with 258 cubic inch displacement and 265 horsepower. The engine is dynamically and statically balanced and is fed by these 3 side draft carburetors. Hey, that instrument panel was the greatest thing since Bromo discovered seltzer. All those perfectly calibrated gauges told us that this car was built for more than a Sunday drive. And it had everything but an altimeter. Those bucket seats are real, honest engine leather. And they give you the kind of support that makes you feel as though you were built into the car. They're adjustable, as is the steering wheel. Through the pylon course, we found that those people really know how to build handling into a car. We closed our spacing between the pylons to 45 feet and still ran them at 55 miles an hour. In the front, our XKE had independent suspension with traverse wishbones and torsion bars. Side roll, hardly perceptible. Cat came off the line like Mr. Clean looking for dirt. 0 to 40 in 3.1. We sizzled a 0 to 60 run in 6.2 seconds with quite a bit of wheel spin. The shift linkage was a positive delight. It had a very short, precise throw, made running through the gears as smooth as whipped cream. Our 0 to 80 run took 10.9 seconds. We tried for a top-end run, but at 130 miles an hour, the front end felt awfully light, and we were losing feel of the road, so we backed off. In the stop department, she shut down beautifully. We had Dunlop disc brakes all the way around. At 30, it stopped in 33 feet. These discs had the quick change pads and twin master cylinders. At 45, it took 58 feet. Nosedive is hardly noticeable, as was brake fade. At 70 miles an hour, we stopped in 169 feet. As you can see in our braking tests, the Jag made good straight line stops. Well, those four-wheel disc brakes give a lot of driver confidence, especially at high speed through the corners. Our kitty was quick through the turns, and those claws dug in. The rear suspension employed a fully independent, self-contained unit mounted in a pressed steel crossmember attached to the body by pairs of rubber blocks on each side. Through the S-turns, we noticed rebound and recovery were excellent. Pairs of coil springs, each enclosing a telescopic shock, give the suspension medium at each wheel. Steering was about neutral, and our driver found it quite easy to throw our little red bomb into a four-wheel drift and control it all the way through the corner with the throttle. Jag with the driver aboard weighed over 2,600 pounds, which for its class makes it too heavy to race. On the other hand, it has too much speed for the public roads, but it does make for a whale of a touring car. It's as docile as a kitten in traffic, and yet gives out with a wild roar on the track. With that great suspension system, it floats over bumpy roads like a limousine, and anything up to 120 miles an hour is as smooth and easy as a velvet hammer. Truly, it is a different breed of cat.